Welcome to the debut edition of MyCareer Mode. We are going to be following the journey of the 101 as he makes his way through NXT to SmackDown to Raw to pay-per-view to WrestleMania and hopefully even one day making it into the Hall of Fame. That journey starts right here tonight as the 101 is only moments away from making his NXT debut. We were told earlier today this young superstar is highly spoken of by Bill DeMott, and NXT GM William Regal has promised if the 101 can perform well in his 4 matches this month, he is going to be getting a shot at the NXT World Championship in an upcoming #1 Contenders match. Speaking of the 101, here he is backstage, moments away from this massive NXT debut. He's recently made his way through developmental, and tonight the proper career begins. Because on tonight's debut edition of NXT, it is going to be the 101 taking on El Hondero, who is another young, promising superstar, also making his NXT debut. Hondero already in the ring. We're about to see the 101 making his debut entrance in those signature red, black and white trunks. This British-born grappler has a varied style that goes between brawling, submission and technical. He's 6'2", 235 pounds, and this NXT debut match could make or break the 101. As William Regal stated, if the 101 is successful this evening and his remaining matches in the upcoming weeks, he is soon going to be getting an NXT world title opportunity. However, if he loses this match, then that is going to make his journey of one day reaching the full heights of the WWE that much harder. So a lot is going to depend on this NXT debut. Referee ringing the bell. This one is underway. The 101 taking on El Hondero. Again, these two young NXT superstars, both making their debuts this evening. Early chain grappling, the 101 with the advantage, pushing El Hondero away. Hondero, though, the smaller man in this contest, straight back into it, drop toe hold, taking 101 down. A stomp, another stomp. Both men now back to their feet, again locking up. More chain grappling. Into the headlock. This time Hondero with the advantage, taking him down. And again, cranking that neck. And a big right hand. A very even start to this contest. You can see the 101, the bigger man. Like I said, 6'2", roughly 235 pounds. El Hondero significantly smaller. Though significantly speedier, you would think. And much more agile as well. Both superstars bringing different styles to the table this evening, and it's hopefully going to make for an interesting contest. The 101 in the corner, El Hondero going for the manoeuvre, missing it. Oh, and into a DDT. A running, spinning DDT by the 101 now, talking to the crowd. Both guys, fan favourites in this contest. Could be time for a suplex. No, but looks like it's going to be a brainbuster. A brainbuster taking El Hondero down into the early cover. Referee only getting to a 1 count. The 101 now continuing that offense. The Hondero, the jawbreaker, about to form some kind of comeback. 101 stopping him. Nope, only temporarily. El Hondero into that DDT. The float around DDT, taking the bigger man down. Now, a kick to the midsection. Back to his feet again. Another clubbing blow. And he's going downstairs, working on the legs of that bigger man. A great strategy in the opening minutes of this contest by El Hondero. This young luchador, another bright prospect on this NXT roster. Yet another superstar, William Regal and Bill DeMott have trained and brought to the show in recent times. The 101 now gaining some form of control back with an uppercut now to the back of the head of El Hondero. Big right hand. We can now see the brawling style of the 101 coming into play. Multiple strikes. Going for another one. This time Hondero reversing it into the Hurricanrana. This masked luchador trying to follow in the steps of Rey Mysterio and many other luchadors before him. And if he can make a winning NXT debut this evening, then that is going to really catapult him, as it with the 101, into early success here on NXT. More clubbing blows. The 101 groggy, slowly getting back to his feet. A big knee to Hondero. A big Ric Flair-like chop. Going for the uppercut. Not connecting. Hondero again fighting back. Midsection kick. Going for a DDT it looked like. The 101 though with that technical skill. Reversing that maneuver. Picking him back to his feet. The 101 with clearly something in mind. Hondero groggy on the ropes. Hondero though blocking it. We have heard the 101 has got a signature maneuver, which is the Psych Out Lariat, which is basically a supercharged clothesline. You can see the stamina of both these superstars is drained. These two men putting everything into this matchup. I'm sure both guys are going to feel sore in the morning. They do continue though. The 101 with a Samoan drop. And this guy is not small, so the weight of the 101 falling onto El Hondero is quite the devastating maneuver. As is this maneuver, the reverse suplex. The bigger man now in firm control of El Hondero. And Hondero could be in a world of trouble. The bigger man with a clear advantage now. A clothesline to Hondero over the top rope. And the 101 might be 235 pounds. But for a side, he is agile. And we just saw a suicide dive outside of the ring, taking El Hondero down. This man possesses some awesome maneuvers for a man of his size. And I'm sure we're going to be seeing that diverse offense in the weeks and months to come right here on NXT. Again, Hondero in the ropes. And I think we're seeing it this time. Hondero reversed it before. But the second time around, the decapitating clothesline, the Psych Out Lariat by the 101. Now calling him to his feet. It's going to be finisher time. Here we go. A single shoulder powerbomb. What a maneuver by the 101. This match has got to be over. Referee count on the 3. And the 101 has defeated El Hondero on his NXT debut. William Regal did state if he could produce the goods in this match and the upcoming 3 matches, then he will be getting a future NXT title opportunity. Well, going off tonight's debut, that title opportunity is not going to be far away. A successful debut for the 101, and we will see you all on the next one.